Hi, this is Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433, bringing you another pick a card reading. First, I want to make the quick announcement that for the month of January, I am doing the Twin Flame reading, the personal readings on special for $20 this month. Just send payment through PayPal and then shoot me an email so I have your email address that I can communicate with you at moongoddess114433 at gmail.com. So, this pick a card reading is for those of you that's wondering, well, who is my twin flame? What are they like? How am I going to even know that they're my twin flame? Right? A lot of people ask me this. So, that's what I decided to do this twin flame reading on. Now, I do have 5 different piles here. I have the pile 1 is the brown stone. Pile 2 is the purple stone. Pile 3 is the clear stone. Pile 4 is the green marbled stone. And pile 5 is the white stone. Okay. So if you need more time, I do suggest, since to me twin flame readings are very important, and so I would suggest going ahead and closing your eyes, maybe pause the video and meditate for a little bit and talk to your higher self and get connected and let source and spirit know that you really want to resonate with these readings, that you really want to know some way of understanding who your twin flame is. So without going any further, I'm going to go ahead and start with deck number 1. Let me move these out of the way. Also, I do let my subscribers email me and get a hold of me and tell me, ideas for other pick a card readings they'd like to have, or, different ideas or viewpoints that they have. I'm fine with that. I'm open to different kinds of, constructive criticism. As long as you're not ugly or negative. I don't really like negativity on my channel, but I do encourage feedback from my subscribers and from people who watch my videos. So, I'm going to start with deck number 1 with the brown stone. So, who is your twin flame? Okay. So, we have the 9 of Wands, the King of Coins, the Ace of Swords, the 4 of Earth, the 9 of Air, and the King of Air. Okay. So, let's start off with this 9 of Wands. So, with this 9 of Wands, you can see this person is kind of, it looks like they're surrendering. So, I get they're surrendering to their higher self, their deeper calling. This is someone who faces challenges. Someone who has great strength and health. They may be even in some kind of health industry, like working in a gym, or maybe they are in sports, or they even may be in the healthcare profession. Then you have the King of Coins. So this tells me this is someone who's very authoritative, someone who's abundant. They may even be wealthy. They're dependable and successful. They're active. They may have an assertive personality. This also indicates this could be someone who is your boss or employer. Then you have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords represents an authoritative personality, someone who's intelligent and sharp. It can also indicate that the time you meet this person or the connection kicks off may be in the winter season, which could be in either this, the months for Capricorn, Aquarius, or even Pisces. Then you have the Four of Earth. So this is, showing perseverance. Perseverance. And it encourages you to continue building stability and to understand that progress is slow and steady. And then you have to take one step at a time. You have to build one brick at a time to build the foundation. And especially if, you've got the King of Coins energy. So you may have already met your twin flame and just having to be, I'm getting that you just need to be encouraged to keep going, because it does take building on a foundation, and it's slow and steady. Then you have the Nine of Air. Let's see. So I'm going to look at the Nine of Air. She's got her third eyes all lit. She's got that rainbow color. So this just lets me know that when you and your twin flame do get together, you're going to experience connecting to a universal consciousness. Because look how it's just kind of spread out like roots to a tree. You're going to be able to connect to your higher self. And you're going to have like this understanding that we are one with everything. You're going to experience that. You're going to experience going within to know yourself better and have better understanding and insight. And then you have the King of Air. I like this card because, it looks like he's got symbols coming out of his mouth. I don't know. But the King of Air, air is like the swords. Now, swords are very intelligent. They're sharp-witted. But the King of Air, he's someone who's very disciplined and focused. But what I'm getting is kind of like having to accept, you would have to accept that this person has a forceful and dominant personality. And I'm getting you would like that. But yet you're going to be tempted to push boundaries with this person. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting that you're really going to be tempted to push these boundaries. And you're going to get a kick out of it. So, but this is that's pretty much what your twin flame is going to be like. He got the King of Air. He got the Nine of Air. The Ace of Swords, which is air as well. But it's going to be slow and steady because you do have a King of Coins and the Four of Earth. Those are both Earth. And with you accepting that they're kind of an assertive, dominant leader kind of personality, and you're going to kind of surrender to this understanding to who they are. Okay, those that picked number 1, I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If it didn't resonate, then just take what goes, accept what fits, and throw out the rest. It's okay. And I am moving on to those who picked number 2, which is the purple stone. So those of you who picked deck 2 with the purple stone, so you have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Coins, Temperance card. The Five of Fire. The Hero. And the Nine of Water. Okay. So, you have the Nine of Cups. Okay. So, the Nine of Cups represents loyalty, emotional happiness, joy, contentment, and material comfort. It represents abundance. Okay. These are things you will experience with your twin flame. Now, do notice, it's got lemons in here and it's got coconuts. Now, the thing about coconuts is there are some countries that, and cultures, that the coconut is actually considered a sacred fruit. Okay. The reason why it's considered sacred is because it contains all four elements. It's got this husk around it, this husk, which represents fire and the passion between you. The seed is hollow, like air, so you're going to have good communication. It contains milk, which represents water, so it's going to have emotional fulfillment. And the coconut tree itself is rooted in earth, which means it's going to be stable. Then you have the Ace of Coins. So, with the Ace of Coins, you're going to have material and spiritual wealth. And future, it's also going to represent, because this is like the ace, so it's new beginnings. So, I mean, it's not going to be abundant right off the bat, but you're going to be able to build the abundance for the future. It does represent there will be comfort and contentment. Getting tongue-tied. They may have a career in gardening or landscaping. You do see all that lush greenery all around there. I do see the bee. So the bee is good with pollinating and does represent that there's honey that nourishes growth in the relationship. And then you got acorns, which represents seeding for the future. Okay, and then you have the Temperance. So the Temperance, something else that's important is the Temperance represents a Sagittarius. So this person may have Sagittarius in their chart, or they may have the fiery personality of a Sagittarius. But this person will be your balance. They're going to be your equal. This card represents alchemical unity and wedding. The positive and the negative coming together. It represents compatibility. So you're going to be very compatible with this person. But here's the tricky part. You do have the Five of Fire. This person is going to bring out so much passion in you that it's going to cause conflict and chaos. You may even sometimes feel like they're your rival, your competition. I'm sorry, I'm very blunt on my channel. So what I'm getting is, you don't know whether you want to fuck or fight this person. That's it. Y'all's like, you don't know what you want to do. You want to, 1 minute you're just really all over each other, getting hot and heavy. The next minute you're like, I really want to knock their head off their shoulders. Woo! Then you have the Hero card. So this person does make you strive to be the best that you can be and act in selfless ways. You will give this person, I'm just sensing, like, especially with it following this card, that there's going to be a lot of mercy, a lot of forgiveness. It's going to be, I hear hot and cold. Like, I sense like y'all break up and get back together. Break up and get back together. Constantly forgiving each other. Constantly growing through the chaos and the things that's being triggered. Then you have the 9 of water. So, with the 9 of water represents healing. And also with this group, I'm getting, there's a lot of off and on. And every time you go off and on, you're triggered by pain and hurts that's from the past. But this card represents healing all that. And starting to embrace and with an open heart. And allowing the light of love to transform and heal you. Okay, y'all that picked number 2. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And just take what resonates and throw out the rest. If it didn't resonate, then maybe it wasn't the deck for you. Or maybe it's just not the reading for you. Maybe it just wasn't meant for you to watch this one. But just take what resonates. Don't force it. Those that picked deck number 3 with the clear stone. Okay. So number 3, you have the Hanging Man. The Empress. The 4 of Coins. The 6 of Fire. Wisdom. The Ace of Earth. And the Counselor. Okay. So, we'll start off with the Hanging Man. So, the Hanging Man, when you meet your twin flame, it's going to seem like, if you look, it looks he's suspended in time. You know, even the timepiece where the sand moves, hourglass. I couldn't think of hourglass there for a minute. But the hourglass is like on its side. So there's no movement from the sand. So it's like he's suspended in time. So when you meet this person, you're just going to feel like you're suspended in time. And then, you know, his mask. So his mask that he had on, you know, if you recall, this is the Fool, right? So he's in the Hanging Man position. His mask has come off. So when you meet your twin flame, when you get with your twin flame, you're going to feel suspended in time. You're going to be able to reveal your true selves to each other. And you'll be able to ascend to a higher spiritual experience. You'll be able to surrender and rethink your identities. He's flipping over to a new perspective. So he's going to see he's going to see himself in a whole new light. He's going to be able to realize who he really is. So that's what's going to happen to you. And then you have the Empress. So the Empress card always represents fertility and creativity, sensuality, and someone with a loving nature. It also signifies material abundance, joy, satisfaction, prosperity, and someone who's graceful. This person may enjoy dancing. They may enjoy drama or theater, poetry or literature, or even music. Because it's a very creative card. Then you have the 4 of Coins. So the 4 of Coins represents someone who can be a Capricorn. So they may have Capricorn in their chart, or they may have characteristics of a Capricorn. So this represents material wealth and success. But if you look at him, he's like hoarding his money. So this person may be a little stingy or maybe even selfish. But yet they are financially stable and they can offer you security. Then you have the Six of Fire. So this could represent... So this can represent legal situations. It doesn't have to. It kind of represents like a truce sometimes. But what I'm getting for y'all is it's going to be difficult for you to control your emotions. And it's going to bring out the passion in each other. But when you trigger that passion and the emotions in each other, what it is, it's promoting healing through triggering things. So you're going to trigger each other in order to heal. Then you have the wisdom card. So to me, wisdom represents awareness and the gift of discernment. So this person is like, you're going to be able to see their hidden depths. And they're going to be able to see yours as well. So when you're a twin flame, you mirror each other. So then you have the Ace of Earth. Aces always represent new beginnings. Okay. So, but with the Earth sign, it represents a new beginning and the desire to plan for something future, something stable, something tangible. It'll make you start thinking about building solid foundations. This person's going to make it's going to make you want to build something with them, something secure, something stable, something that's going to last a lifetime. Then you have the Counselor. So with the Counselor, again, I'm getting that you may get triggered. You may sometimes feel challenged. It suggests to always try to look beyond words or actions that other people have or what you see in the 3D, and to have a deeper understanding and listen to your intuition and your guides and your guidance. Listen with your heart and not with the challenges that you see in the 3D. Okay, y'all, for deck number 3, I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If it did not resonate, just maybe it wasn't the deck for you, or maybe parts of it resonated. So just take what does resonate and throw out the rest. And I am moving on to deck number 4. So for deck number 4, those of you that picked the green marbled stone. Okay. Nope. So you have the Knight of Cups, the Justice card, the Eight of Coins, the Six of Air, the Queen of Water, and the Four of Air. Okay, so let's see here. So first you have the Knight of Cups. Whew, this person is going to make you really awaken your heart. It's like it's going to make it beat again. Like if you've been asleep and not really wanting to have any kind of romantic relationship. Maybe you've been hurt in the past where you really just kind of numb to emotions and feelings and all that lovey-dovey, I'm hearing crap. This person, when you meet your twin flame, they're going to awaken your heart again. They're going to melt that cold ice around your heart and make it beat again. It's going to make it, see that water just flowing and slushing everywhere? So, it's going to stir up a deep emotional current of romance. This person is someone who's a lover. They're sensitive. They're charming. This person will be your lover and your best friend. So, and also this suggests the Knight of Cups is associated with the third part of Aquarius season through the first 2/3 of Pisces season. So this might be when you meet this person. Also, it represents the fiery part of water that is creative. So this person could be very creative. And then you have the Justice card. So this person, Justice represents Libra, which it doesn't mean that your person has to be a Libra. They may have Libra in their chart, or they may have characteristics of Libra. Or it could also represent this person could be in the legal system. They may have a career in the legal field, or they may be a lawyer or a police officer. But there's someone who's authoritative, but they will bring you balance. They will be fair, responsible, logical, intelligent, and objective. Then you have the 8 of Coins. This person is hardworking, they're dedicated, they persevere, and they're committed. What this tells me is that they're going to take their time to give your relationship all the care and attention that it deserves. They're going to be diligent and oriented to detail. So, I mean, they're going to be really dedicated into being romantic with you because they got this water here. And they want to romance you, and they're going to really get to know you. They're going to be, they're going to persevere, and they're going to be dedicated to figuring out what stirs your heart. Then you have the 6 of Air. So the 6 of Air represents that sudden moment, that aha moment. Look at the rainbow just coming up from her head. It's like having that sudden aha moment, that revelation, that illumination. So when you meet your twin flame, it's like, kind of like what happened to me when I heard my twin's voice on the phone. It's like that moment of aha, like, oh my God. It's like someone had rung a bong, or, one of them big round circles that you hit the gong with it. It's like, it resonates, like all of a sudden, things were illuminated. So when you meet your twin, it's like you're going to have one of them aha moments where all of a sudden your mind opens up, and suddenly you just see the whole pieces of the puzzle just fitting together. Then you have the Queen of Water. The Queen of Water tells you to trust your feelings and your senses. What your intuition is telling you when you have your aha moment, trust in it. Look beyond what you see in the 3D physical world. Know that it is illusion. You'll have to know to intuitively see and know this person. You'll know this is your twin flame. You'll sense the other person's emotions as if they're your own emotions. And it's letting you know to always believe in the power of love. And then the final card for y'all is the 4 of Air. And 4 of Air stands for structures and order and routine. But he's got this clock, and just what I'm getting with this is the clock standing over the heart chakra there, all lit up in green. What I'm getting is this is going to happen in divine timing. Okay. So those that picked the 4th pile, I hope it resonated. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If it did not resonate, just take what resonated and throw out the rest. I am moving on with the last pile. Those that picked the white stone. So, you have the Page of Coins, the Chariot, Judgment, the Mother, Eight of Air, Queen of Fire, Seven of Fire, and Six of Water. I realize I picked so many cards for y'all. Okay, let's start off with the Page of Coins. So, the Page of Coins represents a more innocent and pure personality. Represented, first of all, it's a page. So, it does represent a younger energy. It's in more innocence and purity, represented by the flowers, the white flowers. This person may have practical skills, since it is an earth sign. It is an earth card. It also represents, because of all the flowers and the greenery, that you would meet this person in the springtime through the months represented in Aries, Taurus, or Gemini. This person also may have an affinity for nature, like gardening or being outside in the wilderness. They may like hiking. They might even like outside sports. Then you have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot represents the sign of Cancer. So this person may be a Cancer sign, or they may have Cancer in their chart somewhere. They may have a lot of the characteristics of a personality characteristics of a Cancer sign. But most importantly, the Chariot represents someone who has victory over conflicts. And destiny. It's a destiny card. You're riding toward your new adventures. You're riding towards your fate. It also could represent someone who travels. And because there's like duality in the horses, this could represent someone who's different from you. They may be from a different culture, different religious background. You may even have different races. You may speak different languages. You may live on different continents. But it's a duality card. Then you have Judgment. So with Judgment, you see that you're nearly there. You've faced your demons and you faced your fears, and you've been working on loving yourself. When you meet this person, your higher self is going to give you a realization or an awakening of just knowing. You're going to know. You're going to have that deep knowing. So then you have the Mother card. The Mother card represents someone who is compassionate, supporting, loving, and they love unconditionally. This is someone who's going to boost your self-esteem and your confidence. They're going to nurture your ideas and your creativity. I'm hearing for some of you, they're really going to bring out your inner child. They're going to help you heal your inner child. You have the Eight of Air. When you meet this person, you're going to go through battles with your ego. Your ego is going to come up a lot. It's drawing blood here, you see. And the ego's, usually like the programming that you've went through your whole life. Then you have the Queen of Fire. This person's going to bring out the primal sexuality in you. They're very sensual, focused, and confident. They're going to give you their full attention. This person could also be someone who's a natural leader. They're extroverted, kind, and fearless. Then you have the Seven of Fire. And the Seven of Fire represents your intuition, giving you a sense of recognition. It represents you seeing signs and synchronicities. These are unexplainable coincidences that you just seem to happen. Maybe, for example, maybe you have a child who has the same birthday as their grandfather. Maybe your ex-wife has the same, or ex-husband has the same birthday as this other person's brother or sister-in-law. I don't know why I'm getting that. But those are weird synchronicities. Then you have the Six of Water. This person's going to make you strive to be better. Because this person is someone who's compassionate and loving and understanding. And they truly forgive and have mercy from the heart. And this is going to make you just pour out that love. They're going to make you strive to be a better person. And someone who's going to be compassionate and forgiving and merciful just like them. You have to understand, twins mirror each other. So where they grow, you grow as well. And where you grow, they grow. Okay, those that picked deck number 5, I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If it did not resonate, maybe just parts of it resonated, just take what resonates and throw out the rest. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is Billie Jo with Moon Goddess 114433. Good night.